Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters, welcome back to my channel. Today we are recapping my June 2019 haul. We're going to find out, was that haul worth it? So in June 2019 I went ham on a particular brand. It was Coloured Raine, and I purchased 6 eyeshadow palettes in a month. That's fucking ridiculous. It is. It's ridiculous. It's absolute insanity. So I've got Cheers to the Beauty. Now, Cheers to the Beauty, it was actually gifted to me by a Beauty News subscriber as well. So I kept the gifted one and I gave the one that I purchased to a friend. Then there is Safari Raine, which is an absolutely beautiful palette. Then we have Very Cute, Lovelies, Beauty Rust, and finally Smoke Show, which is a grey one. So, okay, why did I buy 6 palettes? Multiple reasons. In June 2019, Glam Radar, which is an online makeup retailer, started stocking Coloured Raine, and they sent us a little PR box with a bunch of Coloured Raine stuff in it. And I took home the Queen of Hearts palette. I played with it. I was absolutely blown away by the formula. The formula is outstanding, and I decided that I wanted more Coloured Raine stuff, or Coloured Raine eyeshadow palettes. Then Coloured Raine had a sale and just kind of went ham. I pretty much got everything, all of the things. So that's how I ended up with 6 eyeshadow palettes. Now, I don't really regret it. I'm just like, this is too much. Like, it's so much, it's too much, it's a lot. So yeah, you know, like, it's not something that I would do now. I have changed a lot in a year when it comes to my makeup purchasing habits, but fuck man, I'm glad to have them. I'm glad to have them, and now I want to play with them. So there we go. 6 new eyeshadow palettes from Coloured Raine. If you haven't tried their eyeshadow formula, you should. It's outstanding, and you know, I think what blows me away with their formula is it's very consistent across the board. It is really rich in pigmentation. They blend so beautifully. It's almost like they blend themselves. The metallics and the shimmery colors or the duochromes, they don't need any help. You don't need to wet your brush or use a tacky primer. They will just stick to your skin. So I really, really love Coloured Raine, and I know that they've got something coming out soon, and I am waiting with bated breath to see what it is, because if I like the color story, I will buy it. If it's a nude palette, I'm fucked, because I'm gonna buy it. But I'm totally off color at the moment. You can probably tell. I just look like this fucking beige thing, and that's just my vibe at the moment. I like beige. Okay, next, Marc Jacobs Fineliners. So I actually purchased 2. This one here is Dove Affair. I still remember seeing this on Beauty News and just being like, oh my god, I need that. It looks very grey, but it has purple tones in it. It's stunning. I love the Marc Jacobs pencil liner formula. I also bought one in Blacquer. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. It's got to be here somewhere, but I can't find it. So there we go. But I've got it somewhere. And I still love these. No regrets. I ended up buying more of these later in the year, and I would still buy more of these. I really enjoy them. Oh, okay. Things that I never got to use. Let's get into it. All right. So I bought 2 retinols from The Ordinary. This one here is the 0.5 in Squalane, and I also bought the 0.2 in Squalane. Now the reason why I purchased these, this was prior to me going on isotretinoin. When you're on isotretinoin, you can't use retinols. You can't use any type of like retinoid product. You have to be careful with acids because your skin is super thin and very sensitive. So the reason I bought these was because I was talking to one of my friends and she was like, oh, fine lines and this and that. And like she gets Botox as well. But Botox is very expensive and, you know, she was like, what are my other options? I'm like, well, you should be using a retinol. Like, you're of an age and you should be using a retinol. So she wasn't really sure like what to do, and I was like, look, The Ordinary is probably a good place to start. They're not expensive, but they're effective, from what I've heard, because I haven't actually used them before. Anyway, I was in the city and I messaged her and I was like, do you want me to get you one? She was like, yes, please. So I did. I bought her one and then I picked up a couple for myself because I like retinol prior to isotretinoin. It was a part of my nightly routine without fail. And I wanted to try the ones from The Ordinary. So I picked up 2 for myself to try out. And shortly after, one of them, so, okay, here's the timeline. The 0.2% I actually gave to my boyfriend at the time. We broke up, so they're both gone. There we go. The 0.2% is no longer in my life. And this one sort of stayed in the box and I was like, that's going to be the one that I open next. But a couple of months later, I was on isotretinoin, so I couldn't use it anyway. So I've kept it in the box and I'm hoping she'll hold tight until the end of September this year and I'll be able to have a play with it. So there we go. My last thing is this is the CK2 perfume from Calvin Klein. Now I picked this up because they were discontinuing it. How fucking rude. It's probably one of the best perfumes that they make. So it was a backup bottle. Now I'm about, oh my god, that sounds like an animal being tortured. Oh my god, that's terrible. Wow. All right then. Anyway, I'm about halfway through my first bottle of this, and I love it. I don't use it sparingly. I use it like, you know, I'm always trying to pan a fragrance. So I keep it with my panning fragrance and I, you know, just sort of rotate through them. But I love it. I have no regrets purchasing a backup. And yeah, one day I will crack into this guy. Okay, so that is my haul in retrospect. I've got to say, like, I think this was a great month. Like, everything that I bought in that month, I really like. Granted, okay, the liner, this Dove Affair, I used this recently. I have no idea where Blacquer is, but I'm sure I've used it recently, so it might just be in, like, a tub of makeup somewhere. So these have gotten use. The retinol, look, that I explained that. I can't use it yet. The perfume, obviously I'm not going to crack open a brand new perfume when I've got the exact same perfume on the go. And the palettes, look, I don't regret it. And like, I want to put one of these on my face now. But I got the makeup on already. But this is too much. I don't ever want to be this person again where I'm buying like 6 fucking palettes in 1 month. Like, that's too much. 6 in a year? Fine. If that's what I'm doing, cool. But not 6 in 1 month. That's just like, that actually gives me anxiety. That's a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what is your maximum amount of palettes purchased in a month? Have a think about it. Is it more than 6? Have you never been as crazy as me and purchased 6 eyeshadow palettes in a month? because it is actually crazy. Like, it's legitimately crazy. Crazy makeup lady. Let me know down in the comments what your maximum amount of eyeshadow palettes purchased in 1 month is. Also, if you have tried the ordinary retinols, let me know what you think, because this is definitely going to be one of the ones that I crack into as soon as I am off the isotretinoin and I am allowed to use products like that again. I'm excited. Very, very excited to get back into a routine. However, I will say, being on the medication, you really don't need stuff like this because you're taking this but orally, essentially. It's like an oral version of it. So it's doing it all from the inside out anyway. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and I will see ya in the next one. Bye.